Mindfulness and meditation have been some key words that have shown up in our world today. And many times you even go to a healthcare professional and they say, begin a meditation routine or start doing some mindfulness practices. But what does that mean? Today we are going to break it down into easy steps and show you how easy it is to start a mindfulness and meditation practice. Hi all. Meditation and mindfulness are incredible experiences to behold, and yet so often misunderstood. So many times we are told opinions and thoughts about what that should look like. And today I just want to narrow it down into some easy steps that anybody can do to start a practice. I want you to erase all your ideas of what you think it needs to be and start to begin to use some of these steps to create your own patterns and practices. So, some tips that I'm going to give you today are simple things to do to get in the habit of doing a mindfulness practice that you can begin and to change and move around to your own liking. So, one of the first things that I have found helpful, and maybe it would be beneficial to you, is that I find a place that is my own, something that I can go to. That's where I'm going to do my mindfulness practice, my meditation, and I'm going to just automatically go there so I don't have to decide what I'm doing. And if I decide to change it up, that's great too. But I have a place, and one of the things I have found helpful is I light a candle. That's something that just puts me in the place that this is what I'm doing. And it might even be a scented candle that gives you just some grounding, a way of saying to yourself, we are now moving into this different direction. I also may look at some essential oils and see what I need. There's plenty of books that you can do. On the Wholeness Network, we even have a quiz you can take if that supports you. And find an essential oil. It doesn't have to be the same one, or it can be. There is several essential oils that are geared specifically for meditating, and you can Google those at any time and see what you would like. But have some kind of essential oil, something that just again puts you into a place that this is what I'm going to do. So a lot of times people meditate and they think that it's being quiet, or they think that it's receiving amazing answers, and yes, it is. It's all of that and more. So how do you start? Well, the first thing I want to talk about is to get your little timer on your phone so that you can just set aside 10 minutes, and it won't be overwhelming, and you can be rest assured that you can do this for 10 minutes. And the most difficult thing people have is they're trying to quiet their mind. But I have found that quieting is part of the experience. So I want you to set your timer for 5 minutes, and in the silence, or listening to music if that supports you. There are plenty of beautiful instrumental music that can support you in this. It's best maybe to not have anything else but instrumental, just so the words don't cloud your thinking. But for 5 minutes, just be in that place, in that music. And when the thoughts arise, let them arise and just notice them. See what appears. As one thought begins to sequence into more thoughts, try to catch yourself and really just observe and feel and let yourself be free in that moment. If you have a to-do list that's happening, just go into that to-do list and let those thoughts come. If you get disrupted and now you're not on the to-do list and you're onto something else, that's great. Just follow those thoughts. Let them come and be there for 5 minutes in that restful place. Ask yourself, where are these thoughts coming in your body? Feel them inside the body and notice that. Just be aware and experience that. It's a beautiful experience to have. And then make sure that you're patient with yourself if you need an extra minute or two, or if you're done after a couple of minutes. But build up to at least 5 minutes of just being in that space of letting those thoughts wander and move. As you work with these thoughts, then attach an emotion to them. If there was any emotion that you could attach to these thoughts, what would that emotion be? There's no right or wrong answer. Just observe that and see where that emotion might live in your body. So you're just being with yourself in all those parts. You're as a ritual and a ceremony that you're performing, you're feeding your spiritual body. As a physical form, you're resting. In your mental form, you are thinking and having those thoughts. And in your emotional form, you're allowing those emotions to come forward and be part of who you are. So it's feeding all of those bodies. And so just allow that. When the timer goes off, take a deep breath. And I hope you'll congratulate yourself for doing such a magnificent job at meditating. That is what it is. And I want you to set your timer again for 3 minutes. And this time, in the silence, concentrate on your breathing. So I'm going to close my eyes for a minute. You're breathing, and let the mind be free of thought. So when a thought comes in, then say thank you for that thought, and then release it into the world. Bring the activity of the mind down into the heart. So if you pay attention, you'll have sensation in the mind. And if you can attach and be aware of that sensation, and then feel that it moves down into the heart. Feel the sensation of the heart. Feel the tingling move from the head to the heart. And then the thoughts become easier to acknowledge. Be free and be still until the timer goes off after 3 minutes. Then you're going to set your timer for 2 more minutes, and you're going to bring forward the aliveness in your body. You're just going to be in full body. I want you to feel the sensations in the toes and in the feet. Feel all the way up to the head, just the aliveness in the body. And feel abundance. Feel and imagine what it would feel like to be in full abundance. Feel love and joy expand inside of you. And you just begin to feel so full of happiness and joy. Breathing, make sure you breathe in and out. Allow the flow to come in, the flow of joy coming in and out easily, in abundance, in and out. It's not getting stuck anywhere, just flowing in and out of the body for 2 minutes. And as you do this practice for a little while, then you can begin to find your own timing and your own ability to meditate in a way that's correct for you. So I'm thrilled that we spent this time together. I hope you try this simple technique for starting a meditation practice, and I send my blessings and love to you. Subscribe below because we have so much more to teach you, so much more to share on these wholeness hacks, and we'll see you next time.